My name is David Deramo. I'm property manager for W.C. Johnson up here in Winter Park, Colorado. I manage Cooper Creek Square here at 9,000 feet. I'm in charge of maintenance and janitorial for the property. This property is kind of a mixed use commercial with some residential restaurants. I've got a lot of different uses in the building, right? So I've got 7 restaurants, a bunch of apartments, and kind of mixed use, lots of traffic. So, building was built in the 80s, in 3 different stages, and I've been here for about 5 years. So, and ever since I've been here, there was constant leaks in the roof, either from the center of the roof areas or parts where the roof had been compromised or cut. We tried to repair or patch. We had issues with the parapet wall cap and water getting into windowsills, and coming in restaurant dining rooms, and kind of in a lot of different places. Just say the list was getting quite long, and with the new ownership, like I said, roughly 5 years ago, we brought some new capital, and you could tell it had been deferred for quite a while with the amount of patching and maintenance they had tried to do. So it became pretty obvious in the first year or two after the new owner bought it that it was time to put some money into it. Well, I mean, looking at a roof this size and this many different layers, we had to think about the types of roofing. Kind of what we had. We had a foam roof that had been patched and a few things that had been done. So we looked at a few different contractors. We tried like an EPDM local company and tried to get some quotes for a full tear off, which didn't make a ton of sense to us at the time. Started talking to some local business people that we were aware of that had foam roofs or had dealt with re-roofs, and basically got reference to Titan through a contact to get a quote on going with roughly the same product we had, was doing a re-foam of the roof, and we were happy with that direction based off the price, the warranty, the amount of disturbance to the current roof. I mean, I saw the benefit there were quotes we'd got as, rip everything down to the deck and replace all the decking needs to be done. That would be quite invasive. We're talking about getting into the joists and the trusses and everything underneath the roof here, and to do a foam to like an EPDM, you really have to get all the way down. And there were a lot of layers of foam and stuff that would have need to be thrown away, blown who knows where, depending on the weather conditions that day. So we saw the benefit of being able to just scarify the top layer of foam and replace as needed, and minimal, honestly, disturbance to all the tenants and their businesses during that time. I look at it at a few different stages, right? So one, you've got like communication first, right? So you think about that. It's like getting bids, working through those bids, coming to an agreement, and then coordinating work. I would say I never had an issue communicating with the team at Titan. I can't remember a time where we weren't responsive or called back. I mean, we're all doing something right. We don't always answer our phone every time, but I always got a phone call back if there wasn't an answer the first time. And I would say that the majority of the time I got an answer the first time. And that was much appreciated. As far as work on site, prep, coordination, I never doubted that from my experience with it, Titan, that the roof was going to get done well. How do I even put that? So that the agreed upon work was going to get done for the agreed upon price, let's say. So no matter what it took. When they were here and they had the team staged, the coordination within their team to clean foam off and try to keep foam from blowing away, I thought was decent. You're always going to lose some foam, especially at 9,000 feet in the Rockies with the wind. It's going to blow away, but minimizing that disturbance to the environment I didn't see anything that could have been done differently. Definitely recommend Titan to somebody looking. Obviously, my experience with them is foam, and yeah, as far as contractors go, and I deal with a lot of them, I would say they're in the top percentage as far as getting it done well, and communicating well. So no, I highly recommend them.